I've never played the DLCs before, I'm going in completely blind, I have no idea what to expect, but as you can see by where I'm standing, we're continuing with my Hearts of Stone character. Now, Hearts of Stone was one of the greatest single-player experiences I've ever played. If you'd like to watch me play through that, I have videos on my channel of me doing so, but for now, it's time to get started with Blood and Wine. And of course, it's going to start with some trouble.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Milton, what a name for a knight. Milton.
Get out!
In the flesh.
Milton and Terry.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Oh, I like his peacock feathers. Nice, didn't spot those.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnford. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting.
I like these guys. They're polite,
Once
and
we
they seem
get
pleasant.
our orders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Alright, so,
They're coming!
time to slay some
Hear that?
bandits, I'm guessing.
Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Cats, as the usual, don't give a shit. There's quite a few of them, then. Or three.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
Praise the sun.
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our
I swear
patience.
no game does
You
fuck
lose
offs
something
quite like
else.
The Witcher. They're always perfect.
Wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Let's get them. I'm not gonna try and
Seems
help.
to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint,
For Beauclair, by the crane, defend yourselves, harlots bloods.
Harlots brutes. I love these guys, they're brilliant. Alright, let's go. Oop. Only Geralt got really angry at the fence there. Ow. What the fuck? Someone using a crossbow. Oh, there's the guy with the crossbow. Oh. How come there's suddenly about 40 of them? Casually cut a man in half. Oh, it's Zorg! It's Big Papa Zorg himself. Okay, how do I actually use that red attack from Iris? Sorry, I'm using Olgierd's sword. A strong attack will release this energy. Okay, cool. Oh, but it hurts my health. That's cool. Ow, somebody's still using a bow. Let's go deal with. Hey, that's what Walker Smuggler says, isn't it? Oh my god! Get rid of Zorg. How many we got left to deal with? Oh, no. Wow, so oh, I just bashed his shield off with it. Fantastic.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend.
Well, if everyone in Toussaint is like this, we're gonna have a lovely time. Can't see what could possibly go wrong.
It's time we delivered our message.
I mean, I'm sure that was the blood part, right? So it's all wine from here on out. This is gonna be great. It's all gonna be peacock feathers and getting smashed.
What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really
I love how every conversation option is just be a dick.
In point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you,
Ugh.
promising
Slender
grants
Man.
of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
I can just go, hang on, did you say tourney?
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
On y va. Hopefully it's a little less depressing looking than that landscape. So, I'm actually kind of intrigued by the beast. They're very good at sucking you into a story immediately, like with Gaunter. Because the beast is obviously not a beast. We shall see.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Man, Roach, you're looking decidedly unglorious next to those horses. Oh my.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Oh, okay. Is he wielding a millstone? Ah, get out of the way, sheep! There's so many sheep in the way, excuse me! See if we can do the old dodge roll special. What? 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 Why did it? Why did it immediately die? I just shot it.
Single-handed? None too wise.
Eh?
Neither is love born of wisdom.
I'm so confused. I have no idea why that immediately died. It's like a crossbow bolt just for, like, insta... Oh, insta-kill procced! Oh my goodness, you can insta-kill that?
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Don't call me a sucker.
A giant this close to human settlements?
Well, I had no idea you could proc insta-kill
Well, that was
against
no
those with
ordinary
crossbow
giant.
bolts. Wow.
His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon
The Lady
Hills.
of the Lake.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Tournaments and graces. Sounds pretty good. Alright, let me have a quick check on my talents there, because I am amazed if that was actually an instant kill proc. Yeah, I think Deadly Precision actually procced and just immediately killed the giant. That's hilarious. Anyway, I think it's not meant to work against... Oh wait, didn't loot this guy. Can we loot him? Yeah, loot him. Greater Red... Ooh, hello. What are you? Sorry, I like swords. Silver Sword. That's very armor-piercing. That looks... Wait, the damage on that is nuts. That's 50 armor-piercing. This is 150, 10% chance to crit, and 50% critical hit damage bonus, and I'm a Catskill Witcher, so... That looks pretty good. Let's stick some more... Maybe we should just stack up armor-piercing on that. Wow, that seems like a really good sword. This is what everybody in the comments is like, it's a terrible sword, you idiot, but hey, it looks good to me. Cool, I'll take it. Oh, we got a mutagen too, didn't we? Do I have any... Oh yeah, I do need a greater red. Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's just take a look at the new sword. Oh, that's Iris. Hey, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go.
Faster.
Not bad for a one-tapping a giant with a crossbow.
Kid Guillaume.
Palmerin oversaw his outbreak. Guillaume is his kin.
In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon, you'll run into a messenger who will deliver a very intriguing letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investing in these new potions. Oh, not potions, options. Okay, cool. Get new abilities. Let's go. And I must say, the change of landscape is definitely appreciated.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Whoa, that's the wrong way, Rich.
Slow now.
No one here.
Whoa.
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Oh, that's just stealing. Aha.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Milton's like, oh yes, I was totally just about to say that.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Ah, hello.
Got guests. Careful.
Well, let's put this to the test. The hell is a scurver? I don't know, whatever they are, they've got quite a lot of health. What the? What the fuck? I did not see that one coming. Okay, so they're exploding hedgehog dead things. Can I stop it? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Let's not face tank that again. Jesus.
Blood. Let's keep looking.
Less of that, please. Anything here to loot? Perhaps not.
Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
Well, Milton, you unobservant idiot. Let's have a look.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Let's go that way. Oh, it's Gaunter. It's a wooden spoon. We know what that means. Where am I meant to be looking? I'm meant to be looking up. Aha! There's a couple of things. Keep an eye on that breath meter. Toussaint Ducal Guardsman's boots. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be heavy on this. Probably won't be too much good for us, really. Let's get back under. Oh, what is this? It's telling me that I can examine that. I think I can. Oh man, this is the awkward part where I take 20 minutes to find whatever I'm meant to be looking for. Oh, just search the nets, This stuff was not glowing red before. Aha! Perfect. Oh! Let's go. Monogram DLC. Not sure if that's a joke. Okay. So we have a mysterious handkerchief.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which
It sounds like it might just be somebody murdering people.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
We shall
I
see.
shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A night in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty.
Nice jog.
Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
That is a beautiful jog you got there, my friend. I mean, I'm keeping up with you by walking, you know, but...
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Around here, it's wine.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
One of the knights withdrew from the tourney.
What?
They
With
say
no
it
knights
was
brave enough?
obtained at the bells. Hard to scratch and a metal.
Even the background NPCs have amazing writing in these games. Such a pleasure.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
I'm Geralt.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy, well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town, fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable!
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaint are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patrons.
It really does sound like it's some sort of like fanatic murdering people, doesn't it?
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted
I like
to ask
him.
a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Alright, well, let's go. There's a notice board too.
Doth one noble, sloth doth one gratify.
Count Belladal was not born yesterday and can easily tell who's a witcher. Oh man, a Gwent tournament. I don't even have a Gwent deck on this account though, I don't think. Oh, fuck, we'll take everything.
Clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Man, the landscape here is awesome. It's a nice little change of pace.
Stock send the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Oh, normally I like to jostle the guards when they chat shit, but alas. Only, we'll get rich, I guess. Another knight? Got a knight's, Oh, I forgot the name for the, for like, barding? I think that's what it's called, on a horse. Hell yeah, fight, let's go. Man, I miss Vladimir.
Damn it, Killer must still be here.
Hello, Puppet. I was like, use your sensors or loot the guards. Oops. I started picking mushrooms instead of helping.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
Vampire?
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit.
Sounds like a vampire for me.
By a vampire.
Hey.
Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be. In the cellar, gotta be.
Well, this seems like a, you know, gratuitous time to reconsider our circumstances. Let's, history. How do I get down to what the hell is a Bruxa? Ooh. Wait, that looks like the woman we saw in the pub. If you must travel through the woods, steer clear of any places where you can hear several different kinds of birds at once. That means you're entering a Bruxa's territory and can kiss your life farewell. Well, shit. Do we have any, vampire oils? Relict oil? Oh, vampire. Fantastic.
Black blood and moon dust. Could be lifesavers.
We don't need those. We've got a trusty sword. Who needs anything else? Sounds like this has been what's killing people.
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Hurled against the wall with great force.
Oh good.
Used this to batter down the grate.
How did we go from lovely countryside to spooky cellar? That is a very naked vampire.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Whoa! Do they talk?
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
They talk. Oh good.
I cannot let you leave.
Oh man, she's got hench. Let's dodge that. Don't like the sound of that, thank you. Man, this sword shreds people. Look at the crits I'm hitting. Jesus. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Let's not do that. God, I shred people with this sword. She's fast though. Quick hit in, no I can't. Oh, she's so invisible. Got you. Got him. Well, the critical hits from this are insanely good.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient, thinking beast. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not.
It's like she was looking at the ring.
Herdsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Okay, so it's something that literally can't be killed by the looks of it.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now...
Girl's just like, I'm so confused.
What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Alright, to Palmerin, let's go. And we're gonna end part 1 here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is certainly gonna be an intriguing tale. Hope you stick around for the next parts. Please do remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to see the future parts of the video. And I'm gonna be releasing them daily from here on out. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you when we see Palmerin.